and welcome to the Emirates Golf Club, the home of the Dubai Desert Classic. And it isn't a bad skyline, is it? So it seems fitting that Sport on 7 is here this week. Coming up on the show this week, we recap the 2013 Amiga Dubai Desert Classic. I'll talk to Chris McHardy about local sports, and we catch up with Jeev Milha Singh about his Desert Swing performance, as well as a chat with rock star Alice Cooper. I'm Tom Bushell. Welcome to Sport on 7 this week. So 21 different players from 12 nations have won this tournament, and over the last 3 years it has been a Spanish player to win. Not this time, no. The 2013 title has gone to a Scot. The 2013 Dubai Desert Classic winner, Stephen Gallagher, had to wait 9 years for his second European Tour win. The Scot last won in 2004 and finished second in the Desert Classic last season. After 5 eagles in 4 rounds at the Emirates Golf Club this week, however, he was able to go one better and lift the famous trophy. Stephen, congratulations. 13 unlucky for some, but on your 13th appearance at the Desert Classic, you've got the win. Yeah, well, after last year coming second, it was definitely on the calendar to come and try and, well, if not better it than what I've done, but that's a course I love and I look forward to playing here. Of course, that second last year, did that really spur you on to come back this year and go one better if you could? Well, you're coming here with good memories. You know, you had a putt in the last to tie, so when you're coming back with good memories and the course you like, you normally play pretty good. And how would you compare this to the win 8 years ago, of course? This is now your second European Tour victory. How does it compare to the first? Well, you always want to win your first, and especially the home of golf was pretty special. But I'd say, you know, any win's good, and especially when I'm getting on a bit and 8 years later. But I feel my game's in good shape, so I'm obviously delighted. Start of your round today, obviously, a wobble for you. I mean, it was windy out there today, wasn't it? But 2 bogeys to get off your round off to a start today. Now, did you panic at all, or was it just a case of get to the next hole and get back to it? No, well, if you're going to bogey and you bogey early, you've still got the whole round to rescue it. But, you know, it was going to be a patience day. Patience was the key. You couldn't get ahead of yourself. You just had to just play the shot. Even when you were over the ball, the wind was changing direction. So to commit, you had to take your time and then, you know, fully understand where the wind was and go. So there was everybody was going to have trouble on the greens today as well. And looking ahead to the future, of course, 2014, the Ryder Cup in Scotland, of course. Is that a real target for you now? Well, it's a goal. I would love to play in it. It's not the easiest thing to get into, but I'd love to be in the top 50 by the time it came to start, to give me a little helping hand. I know you've got an early flight out of Dubai in the morning, but what are your plans this evening? I'll probably just go to bed, to be honest, for now. Tired after today? I'll probably, well, I hope I get to bed. I mean, sorry, I got it wrong there. No, yeah, I'll be tired. I'll probably have a few. It's my caddy's birthday as well, so I'll go and treat him. Fantastic. Congratulations. Thanks very much. Cheers. Thank you. So Emirates Golf Club has seen 7 different major winners since the first tournament in 1989. This event really is one of the big ones of the European Tour. I've been speaking to David Livingstone, who presents the USPGA and European Tour coverage for Sky Sports, and he knows what makes a good event. Well, here we are at the Emirates Golf Club, of course, and what a view it is behind us of the clubhouse. Of course, this course has been here since 1989, and it's now a mainstay on the European Tour schedule, the Emirates Dubai Desert Classic. And David, a presenter that travels the world following golf, is Dubai really up there with the best?
I think it's always been one of our favourites, simply because it was the event that really established the desert swing, if you like, for us. The other two in Abu Dhabi and Qatar have certainly caught up in terms of status. But I think there's a feeling that Dubai is the one with a history, and it's the one that over the years has attracted all the big names. You know, you look at Greg Norman and Fred Couples and then Tiger Woods and the whole new era of players. And it's always given us a great week, and indeed, of course, that's happened as well this time over the weekend.
And talking of the 2013 European Tour season, the race to Dubai, because, of course, we finish it all in this city as well, just up the road at Jumeirah Golf Estates. But who, for you, are you going to be keeping your eye on this season? Because there's so many youngsters, as well as, of course, Rory McIlroy, but Tormian Olesen is another one to keep an eye on.
Yeah, I don't think we're exactly sticking our neck out to pick on him, but there's every reason to believe that he's really going to blossom this season, because all the expert analysts in our team at Sky have been talking about him for a couple of years. They did it with Martin Keimer, and there was a kind of slow fuse to that, and then all of a sudden Keimer burst onto the scene. Once he started winning, he couldn't stop. I think it may be the same with him. And also, I'd like to see how Chris Wood trains on from winning in Qatar. But I think at the other end of the scale, I think I'd look to some of the old-timers that are kind of coming back. It's terrible to think of Henrik Stenson, one of your Dubai boys here, as an old-timer. But, you know, he's had his time in the doldrums and he's showing form again. And I hope that he can find some European form this year and get back to maybe being a member of the Ryder Cup team next year.
And, of course, on your schedule, you know, following golf around the world, here in Dubai, they really do put on a good show, don't they? We just have to look at the challenge match a couple of days ago where Alice Cooper, of course, was taking part and playing alongside the likes of Henrik Stenson. But they do put on a good show and they do look after the players over here, don't they? They
really know how to do it. Actually, I was staying out at Jebel Ali when that was on, so I had a look and there was something tremendously, a great mixture of competitive golf and good fun about it. And I think, going back to the point about this being our favourite event, I think Dubai always has had a feel for bring the big stars for the golf and then surround them with all the kind of glitzy entertainment, the Atlantis, all the stuff going on at the Burj over the years. And I think that's why we've attached that favouritism to Dubai, and we always look forward to coming here.
And in terms of the Golf in Dubai ambassadors, there's so many. Marco Mira, of course, Jeev Milha Singh is another one as well. They really do attract those players. And they feel a real sense of home here, representing the city and the Emirate, don't they?
Well, I mean, the players who have lived here, I talked about Stenson and Thomas Bjorn, but some of the players you've mentioned, Colin Montgomery was another one. But, I mean, look at Marco Mira. I mean, he's been coming here for like 16 years. And I think, you know, wild horses wouldn't stop him coming here each year. And it seems to inspire him. So there must be something special about the place. And I think that everyone connected to the event should take a great deal of credit for that kind of loyalty from the players.
Well, of course, we're in the early stages of the 2013 race to Dubai, the Desert Swing. This is the final tournament of the three, and there's a long year ahead, of course. But what are you looking forward to the most? Is there a particular major or a tournament or a play you're looking forward the most to seeing?
Well, we always look forward to the Masters. That's in Sky Live, and that's a special week in the year. But I think this year the US Open's going back to Merion Golf Club in Philadelphia, which has been off the rotor for many years because basically it was overtaken by the science and technology of the game. It was too short a golf course. Well, somehow they've managed to make it US Open proof, they hope. And I think that would be great. And I'm sure we're going to see Tiger Woods get back to major winning form this year, and it could be that week. So I think that will be the big week where we decide, is Woods back and is Merion back in the rotor.
David, it's been a pleasure having you here for the Desert Swing. We look forward to seeing you again next year, and hopefully they've looked after you once again.
Oh, indeed. We've really enjoyed ourselves, and we'll look forward to being back here towards the end of the year. Thanks very much, Tom.
Thank you. So that's it for part one of Sport on 7 this week. Next, though, we are speaking to rock legend Alice Cooper as he took part in the challenge match. We'll be back in a moment on Sport on 7.